Okay, good evening, students. Today, I'm going to take you uh, through the topic that is the relationship between geography and other disciplines. And at the end of the lesson, uh, you should be able to distinguish different disciplines in geography, and also you should be able to get the rationale of geography and other disciplines, all right? And therefore, uh, we have to look at the first discipline or which is related with the geography. That is mathematics. And mathematics is a science of numerical analysis, and therefore, mathematical techniques are used in drawing graphs and pie charts, and mathematical formulas are also used in geography to calculate uh, distance, area, population densities, especially when drawing some of the pie charts, bar charts, and the others. Therefore, we have said that mathematics is a science of numerical analysis, and now it helps the geographers to simplify the numerical data, right? We have a history. As you know, history is the study of past events, right? Now, history uses geographical tools like maps, charts, and graphs to show where past events took place. For example, the movement of people in the past. For example, you can decide to look at how people moved from one region to another using history as a discipline, right? Now that is how it is related with geography. We have biology. Biology, as you know, is the study of living things or living organisms, right? Now, geography explains the distribution of organisms and the factors that influence their distribution on their surface, right? That is how geography borrows the technique of biology, and in turn, biology borrows the techniques of geography, right? For example, in biology, you can look at the why some plants are adapted to a specific locality, right? For example, in arid lands. And now, therefore, in geography, geography now explains that technique, right, on how the distribution of organisms have occurred on the Earth's surface and the factors that have influenced their distribution, right? We also have physics. As you know, the definition of physics is the study of matter in relation to its energy, right? Now, geography uses physics principles, right, and formulas to calculate and describe aspects of magnetic field, gravity, vibrations of the earth. For example, when you measure the strength of earthquake, we use a seismograph, or we use a Mercalli scale, right? In describing or looking at the vibrations of the earth, how the earthquake has affected the region, right? We also have chemistry. Chemistry is the study of matter and the chemical composition, right? It's the study of chemical composition and the chemical changes which takes place in different aspects. For example, in rocks. Now, now geography uses or applies chemistry technique in explaining the composition of a rock. For example, rock salt, right? There is a chemical, for example, carbonates in limestone areas. That is how geography has followed chemistry, and that is how they are rated in such a manner, right? We have agriculture. Agriculture, in agriculture, geography studies farming systems in agriculture 1, 2, and 3, right? It describes the factors that affect farming activities, right? That is how geography is related with agriculture. We have meteorology, whereby geography uses meteorological information in the study of weather, right? And in their classification, classifying climatic regions and maps, all right? So meteorology helps geography to explain aspects of weather, right? We have geology, which involves the study of rocks through geographical processes, right? Now, that is how geography and geology comes in, and they are interrelated. The study of rocks, how rocks are formed through various processes. For example, if we talk about metamorphism, all right, that is part of geology, right? Um, that is where we will end our lesson today. And therefore, if there is any other question, you can uh, you can use the public chat or unmute yourself to for clarification. Anyone with a question? You can either use a public chat or you unmute yourself. Is there another question? Um, I have had Michelle is asking, explain again on disciplines related with geography. How are they related? As we have said that in mathematics, mathematics is a science of numerical analysis, and it helps geographers to simplify numerical data, right? Now, the formulas and techniques that are used in mathematics are borrowed by geography, right? To calculate, for example, distance, work out in pie charts, and all that, right? That is how geography is related with mathematics. And in geography and chemistry, we have said about chemical composition, right? Chemistry deals with chemical composition and chemical change, right? Now it helps geographers to understand better the chemical compositions in rocks, right? We also have biology. Biology, we have talked about living organisms, right? Biology being the study of living organisms. And therefore, geography helps in explaining how those organisms, how those living organisms are distributed on the Earth's surface and the factors influencing their distribution, right? We also have agriculture. Agriculture helps, geography explains better farming systems, right? That is how it is related with agriculture, right? I hope I'm very clear in that. I've had again Stephen Chalo talking about explain on the relationship between geography and climatology. As you know, climatology is the study of climate, and therefore we said earlier that geography, right, through meteorology, yeah, it uh, it it uses meteorological information in the study of weather. All right. Now that is where climatology comes in, whereby we describe and classify different climatic region and mapping them, right? I hope I'm very clear in that. Any other question? Okay, thank you. If there is no another question, that is where we'll end up our lesson for today. And make sure that you visit the portal and do the activities there. We have the assignment, we have the discussion forum. Make sure that you do it and post it, because it will add to your end course results. Thank you very much.